morning, everybody. So we got Ryan Gunness with us today. You guys, I'm excited about this next few minutes because I spent some time with Ryan looking at what he's created, and I'm going to tell you what, it fits so perfectly with I Decide. When Ryan and I touch base, man, I was like, you got to come on. You've got to let me share this with the I Decide users. So Ryan, thanks for being with us today, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks, Mike. Glad to be here. Glad to be of service.
Yeah, so tell me, Ryan, a little bit about the service. The service is called Cardly, and how long you guys been around?
Codly is one of our newer products. We've been in this space of lead gen and marketing and everything for, I want to say, going on about 15 years now.
Okay.
And Codly, the idea came about it actually a few years ago, where we were helping a lot of high-end clients with branding and conversion. And we found that they were converting at a much, much higher speed because they were able to speed up like and trust. Because we all know that people do business with people they like and trust, right? Okay.
Absolutely.
So if we can speed up that process, then more people would want to do business with you. And we saw a lot of our clients like really winning in that area. The challenge was it was very complicated. They had to set up blogs and content and all this other stuff. And it was very expensive projects. So we could only work with a few clients a year and they were spending, hundreds of thousands of dollars with us. So it was out of reach for the average person.
Got
And
it.
I came up with this idea because God has really blessed me with this brain to take sometimes the complex things and bring it down into simple form.
Yeah.
So Codly was birth, where we created software to be able to create this branded experience. And the beautiful thing was in my design, I said, you know what? No content required. Because most of the other branding processes required you to start a channel and produce a lot of content, which is great, but that's a long process. Okay. So we designed this process where we reverse engineer it with no content required. Now, if you have content, great, but it's not required. So you can actually create like and trust, create a brand for yourself, and you literally don't have to create any content. You can just use what you have, your
Right.
side links, your social medias, whatever you have, all in one place. So that's how the whole idea came about.
Love it. So you try to make it more affordable and you got all the way down to free.
Yeah.
So
So we run a freemium model just like YouTube,
awesome.
Spotify, and all that stuff. So you can try it out, and then
Yeah.
obviously we
Awesome.
uh, we want to win you to want to do business with us.
Yeah. Love it, man. I love it. So yeah, you guys are gonna love what Ryan has. So let's jump right into it, Ryan. So Ryan built a card for me, and this is the first time we're gonna kind of go through it together. So if Ryan, if you don't mind sharing your screen and showing my card that you built for me, like, because
Yeah,
this is exactly what you guys would be able to get from Ryan for free. This is
yeah,
what I would send someone a link to, right? Ryan, is that how it works? I would just send them a link, either text, email, and
yeah,
then
yeah, absolutely. So basically, there's three technologies here. One, it is a digital business card that you can share your contact information with people easily. Because how are we going to create like and trust quickly if we don't share who we are and our contact information, right? So it's a digital card. It can work online or offline. In a moment, I'll share with the viewers a way that they can do this. And then the second piece is it's a personal branded site. So this is you, who you are, your name, everything branded to you, and all your links in one place. So someone can connect with you, like you, Mike, on all your different social media channels. They can see all the different ways they can partner with you, book a call if they need to get on your calendar, et cetera, et cetera. And anytime you need to make a change or an update, you can click one button, make a quick change, and it's there right off the bat. So yeah.
so can you show me how simple it is to change it? So, like for example, when the partner with me, so I noticed that the I in I decide was a capital letter. Just so if I say, okay, I want to change that to a lowercase I as in our brand, is
Yeah.
that hard to do? I mean, do I have to be a coding expert to do it?
No, you don't. So for the viewers listening in, what you'll notice on the bottom of your card, there's this little three dots arrow.
Okay.
This is the secret area for you to actually access all your marketing, including logging into the backend to make changes. So if you click on this here, this is how you access all your marketing. So if anybody is watching this right now on on a desktop, just pull out your mobile phone, scan this real quick, Okay, Mike, if you want to scan it, you can. And
Yep.
this will actually take you to Mike's Save Now button. And in one click, you can save him as a contact and have easy access. You'll be able to do this with everyone. Okay. So that's one area, scanning it to save your contact information. The other area is scripts. So if you're communicating with someone through text message or some type of direct message platform, okay, you can easily click on your scripts. And let's say Mike was talking to John, he can easily just type in John's name here. And in one click, he's able to say, John, nice to meet you. Here's my Cardly digital card, save my link. And you can continue to make a good connection with that person all the way to requesting a meeting, to booking a call, to referrals and whatnot. Now, as you get into our training, you'll see how we have everything all laid out. So to answer your question, you click on login and you can just click on send me the code and it's going to send you a little code and boom, you put that code in and you'll be right inside of edit mode like this. This is what it looks like. Okay, so very easy. What you see is what you get. If you need to change your picture, just click on it. You can always watch one of the tutorials if you need some help. But every button has its own tutorial. So like this tutorial is a 2-minute video on just how to edit your picture if you needed some more details on that. Okay, so changing that eye, we just come over to this area here where you wanted to change the eye. Click the little pencil. And if we wanted to change that, you said to a lowercase,
Yeah.
we just hit update and save.
That's it.
That's it. And now if we come back to your card, it is now lowercase.
I
Very
love
simple.
this stuff when it's simple and it's very familiar. It looks like PowerPoint-ish or Canva, right? So you just double click it, change the text, just like you would a
Right, yeah.
PowerPoint or something. So
Yep.
it's not something new to people. They already know. Oh man,
Yeah,
this is
very,
awesome.
very simple. And again, there's no scrolling. The reason why, in order to create this interactive experience for personal branding, we had to design this way there was no scrolling. Because once you have scroll, now it feels like a website, and now we need content. So we designed it like this, so someone could come to your site and we see people just kind of like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. And they're like, oh wow, let me see what Mike's doing. And then they start interacting with you and they're like, before you know it, they're on your presentation, they're booking a call with you, they're sending you a text, and they're engaging in the process, which leads to more conversion. And that's what we want to do.
Love it. So if I wanted to add my I Decide presentation to the card, so for example, we have an I Decide demo. I sent you the link to that earlier.
So yeah, so we'll demonstrate this right now where we can just add that presentation and you can do this with any link that you have. You have full control as a user using this. While you're sending me that link, I'll show the viewers here what my card looks like. So if you look at my card here, what I have is a couple of videos, and this could be personal videos. This could be any opportunity videos or affiliate videos that you have. You get to decide what goes on to this. All right, so this is kind of what my card layout is like. So jumping back over to you here, Mike. So again, we go into edit mode where we can edit everything. And I assume we're going to drop that right inside of the partner with me area. So
Well,
we
can
just,
we create a new category maybe for media so I could put videos in there, my I Decide presentation or
yeah. So you can decide wherever you want. You can just click on add new button
okay,
and just go ahead and add another button. For this example here, I'm just going to drop it under partner with me, being that
perfect.
we have that here already. But you as a user can decide whatever
Right.
button you want to add, if it's an independent button or if you want to combine it with something else. But just to show you how simple this is, if we look at Mike's card, right now is I decide, my I decide, and is you can book him to speak at your event. We want to add your interactive video to this right here. So once we log into edit mode, we just go to partner with me and we say, hey, you know what? We want to add a link. We can choose whatever icon we want for this. So if there's anything cool that you want to see, like the star or the plane or rocket, how about the rocket?
All right. Rocket's good.
Rocket's good. So you can do a little fun there. And I'm going to drop your I decide link here. So anybody can drop their link here that's watching this. What would you like to call it?
I decide presentation or I decide demo. How about that?
Demo.
Simplicity.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to actually show two ways. So if you notice here, I set the icon. On click, we're going to open the URL. Okay. There's all these other actions. So even down here, like play video, embed URL, and whatnot, just want you guys to see that. You'll see that in the tutorial. So in this case here, it's just going to open up the presentation in a new URL.
Perfect.
Okay. And then I'm going to change it so you guys can see the two ways that you can use this. So now in one click, that's now saved. So on your card now, someone goes to partner with you. There is the I Decide demo. If they click on
Awesome.
that, now they are in the demo.
Perfect.
Now I want
Perfect.
to show one more thing. There's some situations where you do want it to open up in a new window, but there might be a situation that you want to keep them in the ecosystem. So some I Decide presentations, you might want to send them to a URL. Some you might want to keep them in there. So let's say we decided we wanted to keep them inside of your card. If we go back to that demo link, instead of opening a new URL, we could say, you know what, let's embed the URL. And now when you embed the URL, what happens, instead of someone clicking on this and having it open in a new window, when they click on it, it's going to automatically take your I Decide presentation and pulls it inside of here. So they stay in your ecosystem. So at the end, after they go through their presentation, they can easily say, you know what, this is cool. I want to check out your other presentations. I want to book a call with you. I want to text you, etc.
And everything we just saw is free.
Yeah.
You
So
guys.
in the free version, everything that you see here is there.
So I just want to make sure we clarify that because what you said just showed, I mean, everything on here is awesome. And the fact that it's free is just mind blowing. So now, so this is if they want to have their digital business card, their I Decide inside it, whatever else they want to include in it, super simple to use. If they want to upgrade, Ryan, because I know you showed me the leads gen thing that just blew my mind. Can we go through that real quick? So
Yeah.
what does that look like? How simple is it for, because I know a lot of lead gen systems are freaking complex, right? I mean, like I've looked at a few for us to use and I'm like, I don't have time to learn a complex system. I have a business to run, I'm trying to grow my own company. Now I have to basically turn into a programmer to figure out how to generate a few leads. The thing liked about yours, it was so simple to use and so effective. So if you could show that real quick, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So, two things before we show that. One, in today's world, people are everywhere. It couldn't be any easier between all the social medias, between all the different, sites online. People are everywhere. So finding people is actually the easy part. Getting someone's attention is the hard part. So
Yes.
really what I'm showing you here is this is a way to separate yourself from the crowd so you can gain a little bit of attention because we don't buy attention in hours anymore. We buy attention in fractions of seconds.
Mhm.
So in order to get someone to actually even engage in your presentation, you have to buy maybe 3, 4, 5 seconds of headspace so they could pay attention to something, say, huh, interesting. And then you get another 10 seconds from them, and then you get another 20 seconds, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like how people interact with social media, right? Oops, something caught my attention. You got 30 seconds from me, and so on and so forth. So I want that to be super clear so that when we look at the lead side, you realize that, wow, people are everywhere. That's why we designed this, where the lead side is just showing you how to access people faster. That's everywhere. Cool?
Oh man, well, yeah, because what you described is the whole secret sauce of I Decide, right? Keeping them engaged, right? Attention is the currency of today. So you got to
Attention
keep
is the
them.
currency. And that's why this works so well between
Yeah.
what you're doing and what we do.
Yep.
And in reality, we have to get their attention before they get to the I Decide presentation because you do such a great job with reverse engineering that to be very entertaining and interactive and get their attention. But if we can't get anybody to show up there,
That's right.
so
Yeah.
I'm on the front end of this of like, hey, how do you make a little connection? How do you buy, 5-10 seconds of someone's headspace
Love it.
enough for them to say, what's this about? And now they can make it on your presentation.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So in your edit mode, besides being able to make all the beautiful changes to customize it to yourself, you can come down, and now this is a pro feature. You'll see it in the back office. You can go click on Lead Finder, and there's a nice little tutorial that walks you through this in very much detail. But for this example here, there's 3 ways to use this. One is you can do a quick pick. And when you do a quick pick, the system just randomly, grabs a profession and it randomly grabs an area code. Okay. Now you can do this in anywhere in the world. So if you're watching this, no matter where in the world, you can just pick anywhere you want to go. So quick pick, you can do a manual search where you can just type it in, or you can just use our drop-down menu and go down the list. So this example, I'm going to pick realtor. Okay. And I'll just grab anywhere. So let's go realtor, Pennsylvania. Why not? Okay. I'm going to leave it as United States here. I'm not going to put in anything for city and town, and you'll see that in the tutorial. And in one click, the system just found a bunch of people on Google, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Maps. So if you see here, step 1, we're going to look for phone numbers. You can choose email addresses if you want, but I'm going to choose phone numbers. And if I choose Google, it's going to do a Boolean search looking for realtors, in Pennsylvania. If you look right here, and as you could see, it found a bunch of people here. And then all you do is select all. So just like it says here, just select all. Copy the text. So right now, I just copied everything here. And then step 5 is to paste the text. You just hit paste. So basically everything I just copied is inside of here. And now hit extract, and it just pulled out 5 numbers. And you can visually go through this. So you look at this here, oh, this doesn't look like a good number. You can take that out. If you say, you know what, I don't like this number here, you can take it out, whatever you want. And in one click, you can add it to the contact manager that's built in. Okay, so before I go into the contact manager, I'm going to show a little bit more on this. Now, mind you, that was only page 1. We can go to the next page and continue that process, and the next page, so on and so forth. Now, if we chose Facebook, what the system is going to do is only grab Facebook pages. So if you notice here, this is only Facebook pages. And you can see this is Brianna, the pink realtor, whatnot. If we go to the next page, you can see people promoting their real estate business right over here. So same thing, you copy. I'm going to reset this here, hit paste, extract. There's 33 numbers. So for this example here, I'm just going to add this one number into your contact manager. The system does is it automatically drops everybody in the not contacted yet folder. So what's good about this is if you had a few minutes on your computer and you did a bunch of searches and you got 20, 30, 40 people, when you come to your phone or your tablet or wherever you're at, you can find everybody that you search with in the past in one place. Yeah. So if we look here, when you click on a contact, it reminds you, like if you go into Minds, you'll see I have all these different types of people that we have searched before, but it kind of reminds you, this is a realtor that I was searching for. And you can click on scripts. Okay, again, this tutorial recaps everything that I'm showing you here. And we have a bunch of different scripts, but because the lead source here is Lead Finder, we recommend using the Lead Finder script right here. So if you are on your phone, in one click, you can hit send text message, and it would send this realtor this message saying, hey, this is Mike. I came across one of your realtor sites, had a quick question. Let me know if it's okay to ask my question here, which is very high uh, copy that gets people to respond because anybody that's in business, they are looking for opportunities to grow their business. When they see someone says, hey, I came across one of your sites, got a quick question,
Yeah.
be engaging. And then we
Yeah.
have other scripts for, being able to invite them to take a look at your products or your opportunity. And you can kind of go from there, which can then lead them to coming onto your card to go
Right.
make it through an iDecide demo presentation that you can
Right.
share with them. And now you don't have the excuse, I've ran out of people to talk to.
Right. Which we hear a lot. A lot of
Yep.
times people will say, man, iDecide is awesome. I just have nobody left to send it to. I burned through my warm market, or I just don't have any, I'm not an outgoing type person. I don't like to meet people in public, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally love it. And I love the simplicity of everything you built. Well,
Yeah.
man, I love it. Thank you so much, Ryan. We're going to put a link on our site right below this video that we're posting here. So our subscribers, our users will know how to get their free card. And that's what they do, right? The process is they get a free card, get it up and running, and then if they want to upgrade, they can. They don't have to ever, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ryan.
Awesome.
Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you
You
so
got
much
it.
for your time.
Thanks.
Take care.